Our imagination is the common sense. And what I mean by that, when my teacher shared this with me, it made so much sense because, our physical senses are sight, smell, touch, taste, hearing, and any of one of those can get damaged. There are blind people, there are deaf people, there are people who have paralysis who can't feel. All of them have a limitation to one of their five physical senses. But imagination is the common sense, meaning every human being has an imagination. There's not one person on this planet who exists who does not have an imagination and who does not use it consciously, regularly. They may not give much attention to it, but they're using it all the time. And it's so simple and so subtle. Like if I were to say to you, where do you keep the coffee or the sugar or, I'm trying to think of another item, your fresh fruit in your kitchen? Right now, as I said that, you imagine the cupboard, the refrigerator, the bowl, wherever. You imagine where you keep it. Or if I were to give you directions, you're using your imagination from the directions. If I said, go down the street, turn left at the stoplight, go down 2 more blocks, turn right, in your mind, you're tracking that. That's your imagination. It's always available. It doesn't have to be loud and vivid, but the more you practice, the more attention and awareness you pay to your imagination, that you give to your imagination, the more bright and vibrant and alive it will become. Just like anything, it needs attention to grow and to expand. Here's a couple of exercises you can do to expand and foster your own innate imagination. For instance, when you're flipping through a magazine and you see this image of an ad perhaps, or whatever, a photograph, an ad, and it's a campsite, let's say. There's a campsite, there's a family there drinking coffee, it's an advertisement for, some kind of product. And then you see that picture, and there's the tent, and there's a big redwood tree, and that's all you see on the photo. Just in your mind, imagine over here, what's beyond the page that isn't there? Over there, over to the right, is another tent, perhaps, a blue tent as opposed to this red tent. And behind it is a rushing river next to that blue tent that you don't see in the magazine, but that you stretch and reach your imagination beyond the boundaries of that image. And you can do that with any photo you come across. It doesn't have to be a magazine, of course. You can also do that with some of your favorite television shows. During the commercial break, you can turn down the volume, close your eyes, and imagine a different scene, or imagine the person reacting differently that you just watched a scene on TV. Just close your eyes and imagine it differently. That's exercising and cultivating your imagination. Or if you'd like, at the end of a movie and you didn't like the way it ended, or at the end of a book, or any of those experiences, you can close your eyes and reimagine the ending. Change it. Change it to what you wanted it to be. Close your eyes and sense it playing out as an episodic experience of your imagination. I truly believe your imagination can help you to improve your creativity, to receive guidance and direction. It is a powerful force of consciousness that is feminine by nature, but it's so powerful because it offers you a bridge between the everyday world and your consciousness, your mind. And in your subconscious mind, there's such power there. As I did in that exercise with the lemon, you noticed I actually, from whatever distance of where we are, I caused your autonomic nervous system to respond simply by my words, and by you listening to those words and engaging your imagination. It's truly powerful.